everyone, this is Crave Collector 01 back today for another video review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Armor Digivolving Veeamon figure. So this is Veeamon. You get Veeamon and the Flamedramon armor set. It is worth noting that you have to have this set in order to use the Veeamon or the Magnamon armor sets. So you get your base Veeamon figure. Pretty nice. He has swivel joints in the arms, hinge, ball joints, swivel. Nothing in the tail or head. The head can look up and down, but that's for transformation. So that's about it for Veeamon. Then we have our armor pieces. You get 2 legs, 2 arms, a chest plate, front and back, and the helmet. So we'll go ahead and move Veeamon out of sight, and I'll show you how to combine these into the Digi Egg of Courage. So first you want to start by tabbing these two together with these tabs into these holes. So you'll just tab it. It won't be super tight. Then you'll take one of the legs with the opening, not the enclosed side, but the one with the opening. You'll put it in like this. You'll take this chest plate, stick it in just like this. It kind of cups the arm plate so that it looks something like that. Take the second half and just close it over. This one's one of the more finicky ones. It's hard to get everything kind of where you want it. Just give it a good push, get it all together. Next, you want to take the head plate. You're going to take the nose part of Flamedramon and get it inside of the egg. And then this chest plate has two posts that are going to go into these holes here. You just kind of work it in. Then you tab the Flamedramon helmet into the center of it. Which this one is, it's one of the more finicky ones. Like so. And that's not a super tight connection. You can see that it jostles around pretty easy. It holds, but it's not the best connection. Which is why I kind of tend to think this is one of the weaker of the sets, along with the Magnamon. The Veeamon is very strong. It's a very good representation, which we'll get into. But this one is, it's not the best. It leaves some to be desired. You still see Flamedramon's eyes. Dead on, it's not too bad, but it really starts to break the illusion when you have to turn it at a certain angle. So, but that is the egg form, so we'll do a quick jump cut. I'll break this back down and we'll show you the combination with Veeamon. Be right back. Alright, so first thing we'll do is we'll start with the legs, and what we're going to do is we're going to fold them out on this hinge and then rotate it, expose that ball joint, and flip the toes out. That'll give you one of the legs, that specifically his right leg. We'll do the same on this side. And that's about all the prep work we need to do. So next we'll move into Veeamon. What we want to do is pull his entire back section out, rotate it, and tab it back in so that his head is now where his legs are. So we'll turn these hands around, turn these around, rotate the feet, what were the feet, forward. Just like so. And now we can start combining. So first we'll take one of these legs. And this is honestly the hardest part, because these legs have to tab into the fist but peg into this socket. So it might actually be easier to get it kind of from the side. so you can kind of work on this a little bit. Because as we've seen in these reviews, these ball joints are notoriously hard to get into place. So you just want to rotate it till you get it kind of like this. And the tail disconjoints just as part of other transformations. So we'll bring this part down until it tabs in. And this is one of the hardest of the, in my opinion, of the figures to get digivolved. So there we have one leg. Now we'll try to do the same thing on this side. And once you get more parts on, it's even harder to kind of get this the way you need it to go. These ball joints are so tight on these, it's just impossible to get them worked in. Well, it's not impossible, but it's very, very difficult. There we go. Now we need to turn it in. Let's see. Okay. Tab it into the back. And as you can see, this is the hardest part of this entire transformation. And probably one of the main reasons I don't really recommend this set. I recommend it because you need the Veeamon, and the other two are much better, but the Flamedramon is very weak. So next we're going to take our chest plate, adjust our camera, put it around up to the neck. Then we have our back plate that clips on into Veeamon's back and around the sides, just like so. And now here's another one of the really weak parts of this set. You slide these, this part goes over the middle toe and slides back onto the hand to reveal Flamedramon's hands, but they do not lock onto anything. They just kind of sit there. So that's one of the weaker aspects of this. Once you have the arms on, you're kind of permanently stuck with his arms up in the air. So next we just tilt up Veeamon's ears. That exposes the hole in the head. Then we can put on the Flamedramon head and rotate the horn. And there you have Flamedramon. And he is he's a goofy little guy. He doesn't, I don't really feel like this is a very good representation of like the character. He is quite strange. He's more like a chibi version of Flamedramon. But he is a necessary evil. You do have to have it if you intend on getting any of the other sets, because it is the only way to get the Veeamon figure. But I just feel like a lot of the other base figures are stronger. You can kind of give him a pass in a way just because he's a triple changer. He does have 3 armor sets where the others only have 2, or Patamon only has 1. So, I don't know. I leave it up to you guys whether you think it's worth it or not to buy this. If you're not going for a complete collection, I would say skip Veeamon and get some of the other ones because they tend to be a little bit better. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out all the different social medias. And thanks for watching, guys. This is Crab Collector 01 with Flamedramon, signing out.